Hello children, once again welcome back you to the session. So in the last part we had completed up to chapter 10 revision. So up to now we have revised 2 lessons, that is 2 chapters, chapter 10 and chapter 4. Sorting materials into groups we have completed, that is chapter 4, and then chapter 10 motion and measurement of distance. So you'll be having 3 lessons for your PA2. In that we had completed revising 2 chapters. Now we are going to see our next. So what is the chapter 3? Fiber to fabric. So now we are going to revise this lesson, fiber to fabric. So before our PA1 itself we had revised. Now we are going to just have a glance of this lesson. Shall we go? Yes. So these are all the content of this lesson. They are introduction, fiber, yarn, fabric. So we are going to see these 3 definitions. After that, classification of fibers, and then some plant fibers. After that, spinning cotton yarn, yarn to fabric, history of clothing materials, and then in the last we will be having a recap. The same work I am going to give you children. So after completing this chapter, prepare a mind map and then take a note of important points. Whether you are sitting with a note and pen, very good. So look at here, what is this? Introduction. Yes, we need 3 basic things to live. What are they? What are all the 3 basic things which we need to live? What is the first one? Very good, food. Second one, shelter. And then cloth. So cloth is one of the basic need of human beings. Yes or no children, am I correct or not? Yes. Cloth is one of the basic needs to live. Yes. But the early humans, they did not wear any dresses. So after the development, evaluation, so now we are wearing dresses. So for different types of seasons, we wear different types of dresses. And then for different types of occasions and festivals, we wear different types of dresses. Yes or no children? Yes. If it is a marriage function, we will be wearing one. If it is a birthday party, yeah, a different kind of dress. So we will be wearing different kinds of dresses based on the seasons and based on the festivals. Yes, if you are coming to school, you will be coming in uniform. If we are at home, we will be using our regular dresses. Yes or no? So it changes. So the dresses which we wear helps us to decide about us. Yes or no? Appearance. So appearance is, if your appearance is good, so you are good. So the dresses which we wear helps in deciding about deciding about us. And then, so what is the first one? Fiber. What is mean by fiber? Yes, a fiber is a thin thread hair-like structure. It can be artificial or natural. So a fiber is a thin thread. Thin is nothing but very small. Thread means it is also a thread-like structure, hair. So it is the fiber. It can be natural or artificial substance. It is long and strong. So it is long and strong enough to make clothing material. And then what is the second one? Yarn. So yarn is made up of fibers. Yes. What is the first one? Fiber. Second one, yarn. The yarn is made from fiber and then the fabric is made up of yarn. Look at here children. What is this thread-like structure? It is called as fiber. So these fiber are twisted together to make yarn. And then the yarns are weaved or knitted using the machines to form fabric, or we can call it as cloths. So what is the first one? Fiber. And the second stage is yarn. And then the third stage is fabric or cloths. And then look at here. I said you right. Fiber, yarn and fabric. So all fabric is made up of fiber. Yes or no? It can be either natural or synthetic. The fiber is processed and twisted into yarn. I said you right. So the fibers are twisted to make yarn, and then this yarn is then woven or knitted. Woven is nothing but weaving or knitting to form fabric. Okay children, look at here. What is this? From the plant. I said you it can be natural source or an artificial source. So look at here. What is this? Cotton. Cotton is a natural source of fiber. From this cotton we get fiber, and then from this what we get? Yes, what is this? Yarn and then fabric. Look at this diagram also. So fibers are combined to form yarn, and yarn is combined to form fabric. Clear children? Okay. What is the next one? Fabric. Fabrics are made up of fiber. I said you right? Fabrics are made up of fiber. So what is that fiber? Yes, very good. Fiber is a hair-like structure. Okay. And then cloths are produced by weaving or knitting. Children, do you know what is meant by weaving and knitting? Any ideas? Weaving. Have you seen that process of weaving? So weaving is done with the help of two threads. That is the two yarns. Knitting is done with the help of one thread. Have you seen that knitting of sweaters? Sweater knitting. Yes. So in that what happens? That yarn or the thread are knitted to make a complete sweater. What is that sweater? Sweater is a cloth. Shall we go to the next one, children? Okay, look at here. What are all the classification of fibers? Yes. Fibers are two types. I said you already. They may be natural or synthetic. In the natural, there are two types. Natural can be classified into two. They are plant source and then animal source. Natural source of fibers are plants and animals. So look at here. What are the types of fibers? Natural fibers and man-made or synthetic fibers. So what is the definition of natural fiber, children? Open your mouths. Don't keep mum. Yes. The fibers which are obtained from plants and animals are called as natural fibers. So look at it. These are some of the examples of natural fibers. They are cotton, jute, silk and then wool. And then man-made fibers. So they can be also called as synthetic fibers. So the fibers that are synthesized in laboratory, that is nothing but, so the human beings prepare this. They are called as man-made fibers. So these are all some of the examples of man-made fibers. They are nylon, acrylic, terylene, terrycotton, polyester, etc. So these are natural fibers and these are man-made or synthetic fibers. So look at this, I tell you right, natural source of fibers. Yes, cotton is obtained from plant source, silk is from animal. We get silk from silk moth. And then what's the next one? Wool. We get it from the sheep. Not only from sheep, we are able to get the wool from yak, camel also. Okay. So, animal and plant source of fibers. In plant source, we get the fiber from cotton and then jute. And then the animal source are cocoon. That is the silk moth. We get it from silk moth and then sheep, camel, etc. Okay. So, the cotton is smooth. And then silk is also smooth and shiny. And wool soft and coarse. So these are all some of the natural fibers. And then synthetic fibers. So these are some of the classifications of synthetic fibers. They are rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic, terylene, PET. We have discussed about these PET. Yes or no, children? Yes. So these are plant source of fibers from cotton. So these methods we have discussed, but during this revision we will discuss about these in the next section. Okay, children? And then now we have some questions to discuss here. Shall we go? Yes or no, children? Shall we discuss these questions? Okay. So the correct sequence to get cloth is, look at this, fiber, fabric, yarn, fiber, yarn, fabric, yarn, fiber, fabric, fabric, yarn, fiber. So first what do we get, children? First we get yarn or fiber or fabric. Yes. First we get fiber from plants or from animals. So what is the first one which we get? Fiber. So after that what is the process done? Yes. The fibers are twisted to form fabric or yarn, children? Yes. The fibers are twisted to form yarn. And then the yarn are knitted to give fabric. So which is the correct answer here? Option A, B, C or D? Yes, very good. The answer is option B. So first we get fiber, after that yarn and then fabric. So this is the correct sequence to get cloth. And the second question. Dash is acquired from the fleece of a goat or sheep. First I will tell you what is mean by fleece, okay? Fleece is nothing but the white layer which covers the goat or sheep is called as fleece. The white coat-like structure which covers the goat or sheep is called as fleece. Okay. So is acquired from the fleece of goat or sheep. What is acquired from that fleece? Whether it is cotton, silk, wool or nylon, children? What is the correct answer? Yes, first shall we go one by one? Cotton. So cotton is obtained from plant. So this is not the answer. So this is a plant source. They have asked here goat or sheep. And then look at here silk. Silk is an animal source. But from the silk what do we get? Yes. We get silk from silk moth. So this is also not the answer. And then look at here nylon. Nylon is a synthetic fiber. Nylon is a synthetic fiber. So the correct answer is wool. Wool is acquired from the fleece of a sheep or goat. Shall we go to the next one? Look at here. Which of the following is not a natural fiber? So we had seen about what is meant by fiber, yarn, fabric and then types of fibers in that natural and then synthetic. Okay. So what is the question here is which of the following is not a natural fiber? So before going into this question you need to know what is natural and synthetic. So the fibers which are obtained from plants and animals are natural fiber. Others are synthetic or man-made. So they have asked not a natural. Not a natural means which is a synthetic fiber here. Look at this cotton. Cotton is obtained from plant. So this is not the answer. And then jute. Yes, jute is obtained from plant. And then nylon. So look at here. Wool is obtained from animal. So the fibers which are obtained from plant and animal are called as natural fiber. But this nylon is not obtained from natural source. It is a synthetic fiber. So the correct answer is nylon. Okay, children, which of the following is not a natural? Nylon. Okay. So children, I thank you all for listening the class patiently. So we have completed revising 2 chapters. In the next class, we will complete this fiber to fabric lesson also. Okay. So read the lesson properly. Read your hints. Do you have any doubts? Clarify your doubts with me, children. Thank you.